All right. Glowing Fragment is our opponent. All right, we're playing blue-white control in a best of 2 or 3. Sideboards included. We're waiting for our opponent to pick. All right, what do we got for hands here? All right, so this is a very, very, very solid keep. There's no reason not to keep this. Very clear line. Yeah, let's go. Looks like elves. Oh boy. My favorite deck. Very popular deck. Everybody loves it. Super cool deck. I like beating it. Alright, so this is probably the best one drop in the deck. The spell can't be countered and other green spells can't be countered, dude. So, absolute nightmare. And it can pump the team later in the game. There's so much utility in one creature. The good news is that we do have Strict Proctor. He doesn't really have a way to remove it because it's elves. And it prevents a lot of those triggers. Or he has to tap his elves to get the trigger, which means we don't take damage. Alright, so we're going to play the Hallowed Fountain. Oh wait, I made a huge mistake. So, oops. No attacks, and we're going to end the turn. We should have played the Lotus Field there. That was a huge mistake on my part. I looked away from her a second. That's what happens. Alright. Cool. Let's move to combat. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and blast the Archdruid, removing the Lord, declaring blocks, eating that lame elf. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and play the Lotus Field and make up for the mistake I made last turn. We're going to decline to pay. Ha 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 ha. Great combo. No attacks. We're going to pass. So, Archmage's Charm, Shark Typhoon, Collected Company. Yeah, that's a card. If I didn't make the mistake that I did previous round, I would have been able to Archmage's Charm that and stop this from happening. So, this is my own fault. So, fortunately, I do have Strict Proctor. We're going to make a 1/1 and probably block if he attacks. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do this. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, so he just got tricked. Haha. Thanks for playing. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play the castle, which comes to play untap. We're going to play the Teferi. We're going to tick the Teferi up.
I'm known for my action. Let's skip to the good part.
Get another Teferi. No attacks. Untapping. That and that. Lotus Field in the other land. So now I have 2 blockers, or I have an Archmage's Charm. He's going to be concerned about Teferi, but we have another Teferi. So we're looking for a board wipe or something to that effect right now. So we're just going to go ahead and rip the counterspell on that. That is not something we want to have happen. So now here comes the attack on Teferi. Oops. So he has to yeah. So he's just going to attack there. So we're going to go ahead and declare the block and get one more round at Teferi. Even if it means that we just play Teferi into another Teferi. And that's totally fine. So we're going to go ahead and play, yeah, another Teferi. Keeping that one.
I know what must be done.
Ticking this one up.
No time for a break.
That's what we're looking for. Perfect. Perfect. So that's exactly what we were looking for. Brutal. I mean, he could play this game if he wants to. Sure. We're gonna make a dude. Sure. Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. So we're gonna draw before we play a land.
Let's skip to the good part.
I mean, he doesn't know we don't have land. That we're completely stocked full of land. He doesn't know that. He thinks we just have everything we need. Which is perfect. So we're just gonna go ahead and put the Day of Judgment in hand. We're going to throw him the good game and see if he wants to continue playing this. Sometimes you can demoralize your opponent like that. So we're going to go ahead and pass. Perfect. You got it, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Teferi or Narset? Teferi, huh? Okay, so we're definitely gonna do this. So I hit it for 1-2. Smith 0. Exiling this. Auto pay. Pass to blockers. Declare block here. Okay. Activate the scry. Putting another Teferi so that way I have redundant threats. And we're going to go ahead and play another Plains. We're going to tick Teferi up.
Hurry.
I have just the trick for this.
Put another Day of Judgment. We'll say good game, dude. Like, come on, man. You still want to play this, dude? Okay. You know what? Yeah, we're just going to fire it off so that way he has no way. And turn. Untapping this and that. Yeah, so there's no way he can stop Teferi from ultiming at this point. That's okay. Sure. What'd you get, dude? What did you get? Something relevant? Hopefully nothing. Whiff it. Wait, it's not fair to wish that on my opponents, but at the same time, I hope you whiff it. That is not going to do it, my dude. But that's okay. We can keep playing. We can keep playing. We can keep playing. So we're going to go ahead and scry first. Oh boy, I don't want any of those. Well, yeah. You know what? We'll keep one of them. Yeah, we'll keep one of them. And then we're going to go ahead and make a dude. And we're going to tick up Teferi.
We need to move quickly.
Playing Lotus Field. Wait. I want to tap something first. So, yeah, we're just going to pop this off. No point in doing anything else. And we'll go ahead and tap this. We'll sacrifice that. And we'll go ahead and sacrifice the extra Castle Vantris. And we'll go ahead and click next. And we'll end our turn. We'll untap these two Lotus Fields. And we'll say you're good. So we're going to do this. We're going to look at it. Given that we're looking at it. Yeah, that's cool, man. We're going to throw him the good game one more time. Hopefully he quits out. No? He's not letting us save time today.
Really I'll have a better plan next week. Your reality will crumble.
All right, so win off a Teferi emblem. That's what we're doing right now.
Responsibility. No time for a break.
We'll do it for 3, I guess. Draw a card. And we'll go ahead and play this Plains because... And then we'll untap both of these. Alright, so our opponent's dragging it out, and that's okay. Yep, that's fine. Sure. Alright. Whenever you draw a card, we're going to go ahead and exile your land. Yeah. So this is pretty simple, straightforward. It's all about matter of closing it out. You know what I mean? Like, our opponent has to decide on whether he wants to continue to play this game or not. And that's basically what he's doing. So he wants to play it. He likes punishment.
You know what? I'm not done.
And we're going to go ahead and cast my Hallowed Fountain. Decline to take action. And we'll just go ahead and swing for 3. Because we have a blocker with Castle Arvindale. And turn. We also have a bouncing if we need to. And we're going to say that's good. Yeah, dude. He likes punishment. Sure. Alright, this man is to the death. That's probably what I'm going to name this. Just to the death, dude. He wants to play to the death. It's alright, it's a good video. Good content. Worthy opponents. We'll give him the good G. And you kind of get to see the power of this deck as it unfolds into the late game. And just how inevitable it absolutely is.
Let's skip to the good part.
Alright, here we go. Decline to take action. Play Strict Proctor. And we'll go ahead and pass. And we'll swing the 3. Because we ain't scared. I just want him to see the inevitability of it all. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just clicking through the prompts at this point. You got it, dude. Don't want either of those. So, exile an opponent. We'll hit a land.
Hurry.
Brutal, dude. Coming at you for 4. All right, we got him on the clock. Let's go. Sure.
We need to move quickly.
He's going to make us do the work. He's going to make us do the work to win. So we're just going to talk about the deck in the intro, and while this guy is just making us put in unnecessarily amounts of work. You know what I mean? We're just going to talk about the deck. So blue-white control. As it stands, I do believe that it is the best deck in the format. There's some new ones that are pretty good. I've seen the Esper Reanimator. I've also seen Mardu Reanimator. I still haven't seen anything that comes close to challenging the power level and consistency of this deck. You can make some mistakes with this deck, and it's totally fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's forgiving, but also it requires a skill level to play. Like, you can't just pick this deck up and expect to win with it. The first, week I was playing this deck, it took me a lot of losses to kind of learn how to win it. But once you get there, it just comes with such a level of inevitability that I think the Magic developers need to kind of do something about the Teferi, Strict Proctor, and Lotus Field. I mean, I think that's what really separates this deck from everything else, and I think that's what gives it an unfair advantage. So let's talk about sideboarding for the minute. Spell Pierce is bad. Jawari Disruption's mediocre. Search for Azcanta okay. Dovin's Veto's bad. Narset's okay. Archmage's Charm is pretty good. Wandering Emperor, yeah. Discontinuity's pretty bad in this matchup. So that gives us 3 cards to play with. I think we're going to take Board Wipe, Ether Gusts for Jawari Disruption. Yeah, I think that's the play. And then instead of 1 Teferi, I kind of want to speed it up with the Dream Trawler. Or maybe instead of the Shark Typhoon, I'll run a Dream Trawler and a Shark Typhoon with the 4 Teferis. All right, I think this is a winning sideboard. Let's go. Let's take him down to 2. So, Emblem wins. I don't know why that guy just played it out. But, yeah, that's a pretty grindy way to win. Not my favorite, but usually people quit out before, they go through that much of a beating. I mean, that was brutal. I wouldn't sit through that. All right, so this is a very, very, very clear mulligan. He also took a mulligan, so it's basically free for us. This is an awesome hand. We'll go ahead and keep this, and we'll go ahead and put down the Hollowed Fountain, and hopefully we draw a card that's a land. Yeah. So this is a little bit of a gamble, but we run 27 lands in the deck, so we're going to run it. And we're going to say... Oh, wait. We want to let them know that we're friendly. Dun, 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 dun. So we're going to go ahead and decline. And we're going to pass. All right, elf into elf. Big, huge surprise. If you didn't know, now you know. It's elf into elf. Elfers. Sorry, that was the worst Big Papa pun I've ever done, and I apologize for all of it. For those of you who know what I just did, go ahead and hit that subscribe or like, and just let me know that you either appreciate it or you don't like it. And if you hit that bell, we'll go ahead and you can know every single time I post a video, so that way you can tell your friends about how ridiculous I am. Here we go. Let's Divine Purge. And we'll do this. Oh boy. Oh boy. So we did not draw a land. Now this stinks. So this opens up 2 lines of play. We can Archmage's Charm to try and draw a land this turn, but I open myself to 3 damage and he gets to cast whatever he wants. Or I can hold up Archmage's Charm for whatever he decides to cast. What does he got here? So he can cast a Land or Elves, Treetop Warden. I don't really care about any of that. So I think I just go... I keep up March of Otherworldly Light in case he does something, and Archmage's Charm on end step if he does nothing. That's where I'm at. Alright, what you gonna play? Yeah. See, I'm so happy that I kept up Archmage's Charm. I'm gonna use it here only because all the other cards are taxed and this is not. I just want to grind him to a literal halt until I can get land. Alright, we got a land. Sick. So now we can Wandering Emperor, which is exactly what we're going to do either mid-combat or on end step. Yep, that's fine. So this is Wandering Emperor creating a token blocking the dude. That's what this is right here. Wandering Emperor. Best 4-drop ever for Planeswalkers. Obviously not ever. Jace the Mind Sculptor seems to be pretty good, right? Chandra's pretty good. But I tell you what, she gives him a run for the money. If you disagree with me, slap that like and then write a comment about how you disagree with me. Otherwise, I don't believe you. So we're going to play the Strict Proctor and make a dude. That's it. So he's going to attack. Oh. Oops. Yeah, you want to do that. Of course you want that. Oh no. You can't kill her now without trading it. Now he can't kill her at all. Nice, dude. Attacking me? No blocks. Sure. So we're going to go ahead and tick this up. I'm going to do that. And we're going to go ahead and do Search for Azcanta to try and guarantee this land drop. So we hold up Ether Gust, March of Otherworldly Light, and Faithful Absence. So we're 23 minutes into this this game. He spent 10 minutes of it being ridiculous. So I have a chance to blow him out here. I'm going to let this resolve only because he thinks it's important. And then he's going to attack. And then I'm going to ruin his day. And I'm very excited about it, actually. Sure. So we're going to go to blocks. We're blocking the 5/5, shrinking the team, killing the Impervious Prefect, right? Yeah. Okay, so past the blocking, I go here, and I go here, and then I stop after blocks, and then before damage is dealt, I go ahead and bounce this, and he can either send it to the top of his library or bottom of his library. What would you like to do? Please put it to the top so I know what you draw next turn. I'm taking 4 this turn, and that's okay. He's losing a Lord, and that's okay. And we're putting 1 on the shelf for a minute, which we have an answer for the following round with March of the Otherworldly Light or Fateful Absence. Alright, what do we got here? We do want that because it comes into play untapped. So we'll go ahead and play that. We'll play March of Otherworldly Light. And we're just going to start drawing a card. What you got? Ooh, that's nice. Creative Vigilance. And no attacks. Untapping both of my white and blue. So we can actually exile Divine Judgment if we need to, but I don't think we're going to need to. Yeah. He realizes the writing on the wall. Hey, so that's an elf win. It's kind of grindy of a match. Our opponent made us do the work, but hey, I'm glad you stick with me this long. If you stuck with me this long, you must like my content. So slap a subscribe, slap a like, comment if you think I did something wrong, which I definitely made mistakes. So please point them out because we're all just trying to get better. Thanks for your time. Double G's.